Hello. I did it. I'm pretty sure. Once again, can we get a test voice?
Test, test.
Thank
I'm a
you.
voice.
I'm a professional. I promise.
You're amazing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chapter 2 of the Warren of Petal Grove, Session 3. That's right. This will be the next to last episode, so I'm ready. I'm ready for bunny shenanigans tonight. I need it. Okay, let's get right into it. So, opening scene, the camera starts on like this wide shot of a grove of trees that are pretty naked. There's barely any leaves left on these trees, and there are on the ground, you can see here and there these pink mushrooms poking up from the cover of the leaves on the ground. The camera moves down to one tree where a fair amount of these pink mushrooms are growing around the base of it. And the camera goes up a little bit, and sitting on a mushroom you know how mushrooms grow on the side of trees and it's like a little shelf. There is this little field mouse who's kind of sleepily sitting there, and then perks his head awake, looks to the left, and we see 4 panicked rabbits come running into view. They stop, they're breathing heavily, and it's you 4 who have just escaped the terror of, we don't know what that was, or you don't know what that was. And now before you, you see the grove of pink mushrooms.
Did we make it? Also, hi.
Well, I think so. Look at all these mushrooms. There's so many.
This smells so good.
I'm very hungry.
Can we please take a break? It was chasing us, and I don't get scared easily, but I was scared.
I think we've earned some mushrooms for ourselves.
Yeah, yeah. You take a break. I'm gonna walk around and make sure it's not following us.
Oh, okay. You're so brave, Poppy.
I'm trying to be like you, honeysuckle.
Okay. Can we do the move?
Yes.
Whatever move that is.
Yes.
Take a break or.
So yes, there is a special move called Relax, where you play, groom, or rest in relative safety. Subtract 1 from your panic. So yes, you may take a break. What are your guys' panic levels at right now?
It was at a 4.
Out of?
My max is a 5.
Oof. Okay.
After this rest, I'm at a 1.
Gotcha. And then same with Pebble.
Yep.
Okay. But Poppy.
So, yeah, mine's now at a 3. So.
But Poppy, from your last experience, you are too anxious to relax. So you're walking around as they are chomping. The rest of your friends are chomping down on mushrooms, which are delicious, just like the ones you had on break before you met the chipmunks. Poppy, are you specifically trying to look out for danger as you're making like circles around?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, Poppy's on edge and keeping an eye out. I think that she walks a little bit and then she thinks she hears something. Her ears perk up and she stops. She's ready. And then it's nothing. And so she keeps going.
Sure. Do you want to pay attention to actually see if there is stuff? Okay, so that's roll plus your shrewd.
Shrewd. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 5, but I have 7.
So you get to ask one of the following on that list down there.
Okay, I can see it. Let's see. Well, the first is definitely what here is the greatest danger to me, but I'd like to tweak that a little bit to us, if possible.
Sure. So you said that every once in a while Poppy puts up their ears, is listening, and it's because every once in a while you hear a loud creak. And you look up to where this creaking's coming from, and a lot of the trees here, there are a lot of branches that look precariously poised, if you know what I'm saying. And you remember that a few days ago, not in this session, but a few days ago in your buddy past, there was a major storm that came through. And so you're looking up here and you're noticing that all these limbs and branches, even some trees, are kind of like one fallen next to and is supporting by another tree.
Okay. So before I tell the group, I'll ask the second question. Where can we flee to?
Good question.
Very good question. So you're hopping around and there are a lot of logs that are on the ground that could make for good hiding holes if you want to, like, because they're hollowed out. There are some bushes not too far away that you could probably flee to for cover. They look a lot like the bush that the thing was on that caught you, but they would make for some good cover as well.
Okay. I think that when Poppy realizes that, the branches seem maybe a little unstable, that she runs back over and kind of jumps in the middle of the group. And y'all, look up. Look, there's these branches might fall. We shouldn't be resting here. We have to hide, maybe. Thistle, why aren't you more concerned?
I'm very concerned. I'm just too afraid to show it.
And you're eating mushrooms. It's hard to be worried and eat mushrooms at the same time.
But we need these mushrooms. We gotta get them back to the rest of the people, the buns.
Okay. I just, Poppy keeps looking up. I just don't want anything to fall on us or jump out at us or anything.
Like
Should we
those
run
mice
back
that
and
have been
forth?
watching?
Oh, no, I was gonna say, should we run back and forth and just grab one mushroom and then run to safety and then go back and grab another mushroom and then run to safety?
Yes, Thistle, excellent idea.
Who's fast? Who's very fast?
I mean, I think I'm kind of fast.
I could be fast.
Maybe, yeah, I could try to be fast.
I am fast-ish.
Okay, sounds like an excellent plan. I love it. So the plan is grab a mushroom and then bolt. Grab a mushroom and then bolt. All right. So on the count of 3, I guess you all grab. Are you doing it all together at the same time, or is it a one after another kind of situation?
Relay race style.
Yeah. You pass off.
We tag each other as we go.
Yes.
Like, it's your turn.
Yeah. So yeah, what does it look like? Because I'll make you roll bolt to do this, but
okay.
I want to know who's going first, or if you guys going all together at the same time.
Okay. Are we like finding a place where we feel safe, and then the other 3 look out, and one bolts to get the mushroom, comes back, and then the next one takes a turn? Is that our plan?
I think that sounds like it.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So you find, are you choosing the bushes or the hollow log as your safe place?
Aren't bushes still scary? I don't know about y'all, but
Yeah.
I
let's
find
do
them
the
very
log.
terrifying.
No bushes.
Okay, you're all in your log. Who goes first?
I'll go first.
So brave.
Wow,
You're so
Thistle.
brave. Wow.
All right, roll plus swift, please.
Oh boy, let's see. Oh, okay, so that's a 9 in total.
Okay, so on a 7 to 9, you run fast enough, but choose one. You don't end up exactly where you intended. It takes more out of you than you would have thought. Take -1 forward. It's much closer than you care for. Take +1 panic. I have an idea, but
Go for it.
okay. So Thistle bolts for the tree where mushrooms are growing. And when you get there to pick up your mushroom, you don't realize it because you're so focused. This will so focus on getting that mushroom and getting back that your paw steps into something sticky and gross. And you look down and you see this black looking, I mean, your rabbits, you should sap is on your foot. Now, I'm either giving you the -1 forward or the +1 panic option here.
I think -1 forward makes sense because it's taking more. I feel like Thistle's gonna be ready to faint after this.
All right, yeah. So your foot is covered, and then you bolt back, and along the way, I think you're collecting like leaves on your feet.
And just slowing. It's like slowing Thistle down, but he's like still trying. It's like running in snowshoes, but you've never done it before. And he finally like gets back to the group and is just panting and exhausted and trembling. His ears are like,
Oh no, what happened, Thistle?
What happened?
the tree. I think the tree was mad, and so it had sap everywhere. And I stepped in the sap, and then everything got on me, and I can't get it off. Can you help me get it off?
Yes.
I can help.
Yeah, we'll help you. We'll help you.
While they help, I'm gonna go for the next round and see if I can get the next one.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out too to make sure that nothing gets you, like the sap.
Mhm.
I'll fight it. I'll boop it.
You will. You boop it. You can do it, honeysuckle.
Yeah. They just gotta do that, nod, and like hype themselves up, and then take off to
Okay, roll.
do the thing.
Roll for bolt. Your swift.
6. Why dice?
Oh no. Are you okay if we keep going with the sap narrative?
Yeah, I like the sap.
Okay, so yeah, you take off, and I think you run way too fast. Like you're like rearing yourself up, and you just take off so fast, and you actually miss your mark to stop before the mushrooms, and you slam into like the tree where there is more of this black sap. And so
Does it get like all over me?
so now it's like all over your side and on your feet.
I feel like maybe I think if you don't mind me saying, I think Honeysuckle like tries to stop but like sort of skids and just sort of like slams into the tree and gets stuck for a hot second, like against the tree.
Like stuck.
Like in those Velcro walls.
Yes. So I would like you to maybe you tell me what you can resist if you want to resist panic, but like also tell me how you unstick your stealth.
Yeah, I think Honeysuckle's like, Tree, I got no beef with you. I don't want to fight. And it's just sort of like doing like one of those back and forth, sort of like trying to wiggle themselves off the tree.
Okay, so that sounds like a struggle. So if you want to roll plus strong.
Okay, I can do that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you managed to just pop yourself off this tree. But I think what happens, much like with Thistle, you start to collect a lot of forest debris as you're around the base of this tree. So you're free, but you're covered in like leaves and twigs and parts of mushrooms.
Does it kind of like you look like a porcupine in a way?
You don't. Where is Rabbit anymore? Right at this point, maybe your ears are up, but like they got stuff stuck on them. So yes,
I'm gonna just start coming back with the mushroom. Like, all right, guys, your turn. Now you knowing what I look like. Like just.
So the three of you see this round, dripping with black sap, twigs sticking out everywhere, leaves, and it just drops a mushroom in front of you.
Honeysuckle?
Yeah.
Cute.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Why? I got in a fight with the tree, but it was okay.
Did the tree win?
I'm standing, aren't I?
Are you hurt?
No.
Okay.
Why do I look? Do I look hurt? And they're just gonna start like doing like one of those things where like a dog chases its tail. So like.
You just have Thistle. You just have just a little something, right? Just a little something. We can help.
Oh, do I wear and just like oh.
It's barely noticeable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
We'll clean it though. It's okay.
Okay. Who's next?
I can go unless
Are you ready?
Pebble. I am, but do you think it's too dangerous now? If the tree is attacking more, there's
Oh. Can we grab mushrooms not from that tree? That tree is scary.
that is so yes, that's why you're
Different
yes.
direction.
Very smart.
Thank you.
Poppy's gonna look out and see if she can see another mushroom area, probably the closest one she can find.
So, where you guys had entered this grove, you saw those mushrooms close, right? At the base of a tree. You get into the log, and you've been so focused on that tree where you saw your original mushrooms. Poppy, when you poke your head out of the tree log that you're in, you turn your head left, and there's some mushrooms right next to you.
Oh, perfect. I get one and I come back. I did it.
Wow, that was quick.
I felt very fast.
Very proud of you.
Thank you. Also, there's some right outside, Pebble, so you don't have to go very far.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw some mice, and I wanted to ask if they wanted to be our friends.
Oh,
You think they would want to come hang out in the log with us?
yeah, maybe they won't attack us, right?
I love friends, and I like, yeah, and you see some leaves just start to like flutter off a bit.
Mice are small. I think we'll be safe. So yes.
Okay.
Yeah, more friends. So if you want to grab more mushrooms, I will go grab friends.
Okay.
I'll help you grab those mushrooms off to the side.
I have an idea. What if, because honeysuckle, you're covered in sap, and we were
What?
wondering, how are we gonna get all these mushrooms back, right? What if we just stuck the mushrooms onto honeysuckle and they can carry them for us?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see,
That's-
hold on. And like I think we have to have mushrooms who are just laying there. I think honeysuckle's just gonna like lay down and like roll on. And then stand up and see if they stick.
Yeah, so is it excuse me, is it the mushrooms that you're just outside that you're trying to roll in?
Oh no, the ones we already picked
Oh,
up.
the ones you already picked up. Okay, good. So yeah, you do that, and I'm not even gonna make you guys innovate because it's not really like it's clever for rabbits, but it's really not like crafting something.
Right.
Honeysuckle, they stick all over you.
Wow.
Like
I
a
smell so
Katamari
good.
Damacy on a
Yes!
rabbit.
Oh my god, yeah.
This
All
is
right,
amazing.
load them up.
Yeah, this is amazing. There's room for more too, honeysuckle, as long as they don't bother
So
you.
many more.
I'm so strong. I can carry them all.
You can. You're very strong.
Oh my gosh, I want to draw this so bad.
Oh my god, right? As Bunny covered in tree sap, leaves, and mushrooms.
And mushrooms.
Yes.
Non-stop mushrooms.
Okay, so before you go get your mice friends, you guys go outside and you start this process of picking mushrooms up and sticking them onto honeysuckle. And is there any one of you that is like leading this effort of picking mushrooms, putting on, or is it just all of you? Okay. If it's all of you doing it, then as you're going through this mushroom growth and putting on, one of you, whoever, sees an object that makes you pause for a second. We'll say maybe Thistle sees this object in the ground. It's not moving. So there's that your first thing's like it's not moving, but it looks like a stem, and then at the end of it is a part where the middle of a flower, what a middle of a flower looks like, but there's no petals around it. And it's shiny, and it's like the color of new green grass in the springtime.
Hey, do you all see that thing down there? The shiny, it kind of looks like a stem, and you see that?
Tiny mushroom?
I don't think that's a mushroom.
Oh.
Poppy backs away up. Is it gonna? Be careful! Be careful!
It's not moving, so I don't know if it's dead
Any way
Or
to
if
boop it?
it's a plant. What if you boop it, but it's poison?
What if
Don't-
but it has to. No.
Can you boop it with a stick or a twig that you find?
Hold on. And I think there's a twig like in like the fur that they've had, and they pull it out, and they're like they put in like they're able to get with their paws and like stick in between their teeth. Like, all right, and they started getting closer and just try to like boop it with a stick.
Okay. You move it, and the noise that you hear coming from what you think is the bulb part sounds like you've heard like rocks tumble before, and it sounds like a like rocks tumbling, higher pitched, or like maybe all right, guys, it's just like it sounds like seeds rattling inside of something. There you go. I'm not going to try explain it so much like a rabbit. Out of character, it sounds like something's like shaking inside of it.
Well, it didn't attack. Does that mean it's safe?
I mean, it made noises. I don't know.
Are they
Nothing's really
communicating?
safe.
It's true. That's true, Thistle.
I also
Pebble, what do you think? What should we do?
I think we should communicate with it.
Oh, okay.
Hello. We would like to be your friends, and we offer you mushrooms. And I'll just gesture at honeysuckle because honeysuckle is all of the mushrooms. And predictably, there is no response.
there's no response. It just lays there. I mean, at some point, like the thing on the bushes, a wind comes through and just like it shifts on a leaf and then rattles a little more.
Oh, I don't speak that language. But we would love to work with you. May we? Is it something that we can hold ourselves, or is it like far too big?
So yeah, it's actually pretty small. So I want to say maybe like 3 inches long.
It's like about the size of a mushroom.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good comparison. It is a mushroom size thing. That's how I'm going to relate to everything now, is in mushroom size for you.
I love it.
Thank you.
2 mushrooms wide and
Yes.
2 mushrooms tall.
Honeysuckle is about 4 mushrooms high.
I love it. Well, I think this new friend should come with us. Are you okay with that? I'll ask towards the object and wait for some.
Yeah, so you wait, and yeah, the wind picks up again, and it shifts off of a twig and goes, it rattles. I can't do it. Why did I try to make a rattling noise?
You almost
I almost tried to do it. There's no way a human can make that noise. Yeah, let's clip it. Oh, okay, Morgan's got it. There it is.
Hey, this is our new friend. I'm gonna put them on my back.
Oh. That's a
Does
good
that mean
idea.
every time Pebble moves, does it make a noise?
Oh,
You're so talkative. Wow.
Oh, Pebble, they really like you. They like you
Wish I
so
knew what they were
much.
saying.
Yeah. All good things, I'm sure.
Yeah, lots of shaking sounds.
Yeah. Maybe it knows where more mushrooms are.
Oh, I'm gonna like spin really quickly to try and like look behind me, and it's gonna rattle a lot. Do you know where more mushrooms are? And then I'll be still as possible.
okay. So it's not attached to you or anything. So when you spin around really quick, I think it flies off into a direction, and like the bulb head is pointing in a direction, and it just lays there on the ground after it rattles a bunch.
You're so smart. Wow.
What does it mean?
I think it wants us to go in that direction.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay. What about the mice friend?
I don't know where they went. Are
That's
they
okay. We have
visible
this
at all?
friend.
Amber, are they visible at all, or have they
You
just
haven't
disappeared?
seen actually, yeah, pay attention.
Okay, fine if I have to.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're stopping, you're like looking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have to. I would say if
I
you're
know.
just looking around to see if you saw a mouse, you don't see them obviously.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll take a moment to pay
Okay,
attention.
sure. So it's a roll plus shrewd.
Perfect.
I got a 2.
There are no mice
Anywhere ever.
and
At all. I imagined it the whole time.
You're not sure if you've ever
Like,
actually ever
wait,
seen a
you're
mouse
like,
before
wait,
in your life.
Mice? What?
What are
What are
those? What was I talking about again? We should just follow that and find more mushrooms.
That's a good idea. Okay.
Okay.
Hopping and with every movement you make with this thing, it does make this shaking noise, rattling noise. Thistle, how do you feel about this?
New friend?
Yeah, the new friend.
Seems safer than mice, maybe, because I haven't sensed too much like excitement or fast movements, and animals that are fast scare me. But I'm keeping an eye out because I don't trust this friend necessarily. We don't even know their name yet.
Okay. You're hopping along, chugga chugga, shucka shucka, and you'll find mushrooms along the way, no problem. Eventually, you will come across something, again, that gives all of you pause. And, oh man, again, me trying to describe stuff. It looks like buried under the leaves is a furry creature. It's not moving. And the wind will blow and blow this leaf away. And you're looking at a rabbit? But it's much too small to be a rabbit. But it has ears like you. Has shiny black eyes like you, and your little pink nose is like you, or if you do have pink noses, and a little fluffy tail like you, but it's just laying there.
Is this a baby?
I think it's a baby. We should go help them.
Oh, the baby gets so far from the warren.
Maybe they were brave and wanted to adventure alone. Hello? Are you okay?
It doesn't answer you. And you're looking at it more, and you can tell that it's not breathing, and also its body doesn't have like powerful back legs like you guys either. It's weirdly shaped. And you're like, wait a minute, this doesn't look...
Were they cast aside because they're not strong like us? We definitely need to be their friend.
This poor baby out here by itself.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to nurse it back to health.
Hurry to the baby bunny.
Yeah, you guys all then gather around this baby bunny, quote unquote, and you're... Yeah, who I should say, what do you guys do? You could feel free to ask me questions out of character too, as like
It's not breathing. Oh no! Does anybody know? What do you do when buns don't breathe?
Poppy
Poke 'em a
is
bunch. Go ahead.
Poppy is just not that she's not interested. She's convinced this is probably a trap, and so she isn't looking around to make sure that no one sneaks up on us. No one or nothing.
Okay, so would you like to be paying attention right now, or like to roll to see if there's danger?
Sure,
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay, why don't we roll and we'll hold it, and then we'll see what
Perfect.
everybody else wants to do. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thistle or Pebble or Honeysuckle with this baby rabbit.
I'm gonna poke it. I'm positive that's what animals do with like babies, is you poke them a lot. You slap them, but like animal gentle slaps.
Yeah, so you keep
know?
like pushing at this, what you think is a baby bunny, and it doesn't feel like the fur doesn't feel like your fur, right? Like it's furry, but it doesn't feel right. It's very smooth and slick and really soft. Not saying that you aren't also very soft, but and it doesn't feel like flesh. Like, you know, when you push on flesh, it has a feeling to it. This doesn't
Got some
feel like
give.
this. This, you push it, you can almost feel the ground through it.
I don't understand. This baby is squishy. And the fur
Squishy?
is not like our fur.
Let me smell it. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll tell us something about where this baby came from.
Okay,
I
yeah.
want to get a good whiff of this baby.
I don't think there's really a move for that. So I think you can just smell it, and it doesn't smell like rabbit. It's not a rabbit. You're like, this is not a rabbit smell. It smells like it's been wet and been in like rain, or it's been out here for a little while. Has that smell to it, but there is this lingering smell of the. Let me ask this: has Thistle ever encountered a fox before?
I think Thistle's probably smelled a fox before and
Yes.
seen one from afar, but would never go anywhere near one.
This smells like like the lingering scent of a fox.
Everyone, it smells a little fox-ish.
Oh, is this a fox baby?
I don't think so. It doesn't.
Is it a trap,
Smells-
Thistle? Is it a trap?
It might be. Is it do foxes set traps?
I didn't know they were
Probably.
that smart.
Oh,
Oh, maybe not.
I don't know. I feel like it's mocking us, like it wants us to believe that it's a bunny.
I did. I still kind of do, but okay. Sorry, baby bunny fox. Can't be your friend. I'll rattle a little bit as I back up.
Okay, Poppy, your roll for paying attention. Did you already roll? Okay.
Yeah, I got it's plus shrewd.
Yes.
I have a 9.
Okay, what would you like to ask?
2, right? 7 to 9. Oh, hold 1. Okay. What here is the greatest danger to us? That's gonna be Poppy's default question.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right?
She's so afraid now.
So I'm going to give you a couple things here in this, just for narrative sense. So the wind is starting to pick up, and you hear the same creaks that you've heard before of the trees and everything. But you also get the sense of a storm is coming. Like, the air is kind of different now. The wind is picking up a little bit. But then as the wind is blowing and you're looking and paying attention, a feather hits you in the face. Like, caught on the wind. And you look down at it. It's a hawk feather. And when you look back up to check, there's a hawk up in that tree.
I think Poppy does the equivalent of whatever a bunny scream sounds like.
Bunnies
so,
do
like-
scream, and they are
Oh, okay.
horrifying.
Terrifying.
Good. Okay. I guess I'll be Googling that later. Poppy does a bunny scream and yells hawk. And then, oh, I don't know. She's so on edge. She probably takes off or tries to hide.
Yeah. Sure. Would you like to bolt? Or, so I think, like, to hide, you could just, like, hide where you're at. But if you could do both. You could bolt and then hide if you'd like to run.
No, I think she'll just kind of hide where she's at.
So, like, okay, so then, yeah, tell me how does Poppy hide?
I think there's just a pile of leaves nearby, and she's so, like, distraught. This is clearly not a, like, well thought out plan. It's more of a freeze panic, and she just kind of buries her head in ears and front paws, but her little bunny butt is still sticking out.
Okay. I will have you roll sneak.
Okay.
So it's taking pains to avoid notice. Roll plus shrewd.
Plus shrewd. Okay. A 4, and it's with my +2. I rolled 2 1s.
Oh my goodness. your bunny butt sticking right out of the leaves.
It is.
Like, I'm blending
It has a target on it.
Yes, it's literally your butt. Yes, it's just a target. Okay, who would like to react to this next?
Oh, well, we should run. We should hide. Is there anything around? Like, I picture like the stuffy was on like a tree stump.
Sure, yeah.
Who's our digger? Oh crap, it was Poppy.
Who's now? Yes.
I'm gonna dig us a hole right now.
Okay.
I'm not good at this.
I will protect you. And like, I think Honeysuckle just like gets their paws up and ready to fight a hawk if need be.
Oh my god. Okay, beautiful. Okay, dig is roll plus strong.
Eight.
Okay, so on an 8 you can choose one of the on the list, which is you can only dig enough space to squeeze yourself into. Your excavation is unstable and temporary at best. You take significantly longer than expected.
I want us all to fit in here, so I'm not gonna take the first one. I think it's just because like I did it so quickly, it is not stable.
Okay, sounds
Like-
great.
The ground is soft and damp. Like it's not the best for hole digging at the moment.
No, and it's not. So Honeysuckle is now arms up, paws up, ready to fight. Okay, Thistle.
I'm going in that hole as soon as it's ready. Probably before it's ready.
Yeah.
You can't.
Maybe that's why
fit.
it's unstable.
Done.
Okay, Thistle, could you also roll a sneak as you're trying to hide in this hole with Pebble?
Ooh, okay, wait. So I have -1 from before.
Uh-oh.
And then what is my
It's yeah, shrewd.
Okay. So then that still comes out as a 7.
Okay, so all right, so it says behind behind cover is probably the one that you would pick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And none of you are that rattling is not silent. So yeah, so now the hawk, seeing this scramble starting to happen, lifts its wings up and is going to dive bomb down towards the 4 of you. And is coming now, and I think is gonna go for like the exposed rear of Poppy.
No. I think Honeysuckle sees that and starts like trying to do like one of those like, you know, oh my god, have y'all seen the cartoon where like this hawk is going for this kitten and this dog just like takes it out in midair or whatever? I think that's kind of what's happening. Instead of it's a massive dog, it's a tiny little bunny covered in mushrooms and leaves.
And sap, still got sap
And
out.
sap. So I think they're just like, I think Honeysuckle's gonna try to run and dive and just like
Okay.
knock the hawk away.
All right. This calls for a move. You have tooth and claw, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that is rolling plus strong.
Strong.
Let's see if this works.
7.
Okay, so on a 7 to 9, you both take a scar if you don't flee. So I have ideas, but I also want to hear. Would you like me to narrate this, or would you like to narrate this?
You know what? Go ahead.
Okay, so you're running this horrifying. Like, I don't think the hawk even saw you because you're like covered in
I am camouflage from nature.
Yes. And so you're running towards it. No! to stop it. You smash into the side of it right when it's getting close to, like, its talons down to Poppy. You hit it in its side, and all of us, it's like nobody else sees this. Maybe there's a field mouse now watching this happen, who is our audience, where you hit it, and the strength of you plus it just being caught off guard by this hits it to the ground, and there's just this flurry of like wings and leaves, and like leaves are sticking to you now, Honeysuckle, and it's crawling.
Do you mean feathers? 'Cause
Yes.
things are already
Oh,
sticking to
sorry,
me.
feathers. This hawk is made of leaves. No, this hawk is made of feathers. So the feathers of the hawk are now sticking all over you, and it's just this mess of and it doesn't even know what you are. It can smell rabbit, but it also smells the sap and the leaves and the earth, and it's
And the
just
mushrooms and like
and it doesn't know what's happening to it. And I'm imagining you punching into it and biting at it. Yeah.
yeah.
And it's trying to like get away from, like, it's like flying backwards away from you. And you three who are hiding, just hear this horrible screeching and then Honeysuckle yelling at this hawk.
Wait.
I think it's gonna flee.
Okay.
And I think you scar it because the scars that it takes is that you, with all the sap on you, you've pulled off so much of its feathers. Like, it has like a spot on it that is just naked now. Yeah, and like some of it's flying kind of like gingerly in those like it's not flying as swift as it was.
And I think the scar I take is like maybe it does get a claw on me.
Oh yeah.
And it does like maybe I'll get like one of those cool anime scars where it's just like down the
Oh.
face.
Yes.
There's leaves.
So badass.
It's like a mask. Like you have like leaves in the right way. Oh my gosh, you're looking like
Is this
in
magical
Predator.
girl like funny where this is my secret persona?
yes. Oh. So I think on a scar you have to mark a basic or special move that you can no longer take. Right? Yes, that's how scars work.
Yes, I'm looking real quick at them. I think I can't really pay attention anymore
Okay.
because maybe it actually hits an eye.
Oh, yeah. So your
Yeah.
eyes just like swollen up right now and can't really. Okay. Oh, poor Honeysuckle.
Yeah, like maybe because I would just like so there's like blood and like, and so I had to keep it closed. So my depth perception's not good.
All right, the hawk has flown off.
It's safe.
Is it really? Like
I
I say,
defeated it.
smushed up against Thistle.
Poppy's head pops out of the leaves and sees Honeysuckle. And Honeysuckle? What happened?
It was coming for you, Poppy. Your bunny tail was sticking out, but I beat it. I got it before it got to you,
Oh,
and then we got in a
thank
fight.
you.
and I made it go away.
I think that with consent, Poppy nuzzles Honeysuckle.
Don't do that. I'm very sticky right now. So I think if you do that and Honeysuckle's like, no, you just start getting like some sap and some leaves stuck to your own nose.
Yes. That is what happens.
Oh, and there's maybe a feather because like I'm covered in feathers now too.
Honeysuckle, you should keep those feathers so that if another hawk or other scary animal comes after us, you can show them and be like, look what I did to the last guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Such a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, there's so
You
many.
okay?
In
Oh.
the
It got me in the face. It's okay.
oh, red is not part of the hawk. Red is from your body. Oh,
I'll be
Oh,
fine.
no.
It's fine.
Does it hurt?
I mean, a little, but like the sap is helping enclose the wound.
Should we go back for the bunny doctor?
No, we'll go back in a bit. I'll be fine. Like, I'll just put a leaf and I think Honeysuckle just takes a leaf and just slaps it on there.
okay.
Like, as like an eye patch.
Very cool.
That's so good. That's great.
Yeah.
You should eat a mushroom. It might make you feel better.
Okay.
Mhm,
And I
mhm.
will eat a mushroom.
You just eat
And
it off
like,
of your arm.
pull it off of my arm.
Oh, the sap actually tastes pretty sweet.
Oh, I mean, we just start licking the sap. Like, have you all ate the sap? It's
No,
Lick
can
it.
I try some?
Lick
Okay.
it.
Poppy, try some. It's very delicious. Thank you for sharing.
Maybe on our next snack break, we can, lick off some of the sap.
Oh yeah, our next picnic. That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Are there going to be more hawks?
Can't see.
Everybody looks up.
Everybody looks up. Not that you can see, no. In fact, when you look up, you see that the sky is getting darker.
Is it time to head back home, or should we hide for the night? We have mushrooms. We can bring them back home to our bunnies.
Yeah, it seems dangerous to try to make it back during night, right?
I'm afraid of the dark.
Should we dig a hole?
Yeah,
big
I
hole?
don't want to dig anymore. This will ruin my hole. I mean, I think I didn't dig it right, but I think it was because he pushed me inside.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
It's
Just
okay.
wanted to be inside the hole.
I
it was
know.
very scary.
It was terrifying. We wouldn't be here without Honeysuckle.
It's true. Honeysuckle's the bravest.
The bravest. Now you sit back, Honeysuckle. We will do all the hole digging. And I will sit back with you and I will observe.
I will dig. Should we dig here? Is this a good spot?
I think so.
Okay. Poppy is going to attempt to dig a
Okay,
hole.
sure. Yes.
Do you want me to roll dig?
Good question. I'm trying to think. I kind of yes. Let's roll. Yes, roll dig.
Okay. What's a dig? It's plus,
You're
plus
strong.
strong.
No.
11.
Oh, then perfect. On an 11, you can just scratch out a simple burrow, so it's like big enough
Perfect.
for all of you.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay, so you're
Poppy's panic.
as you're doing this, as you're digging, and you get a nice sized burrow for the four of you. I want to say it's probably close to a tree or a tree area. I mean, it's a forest. There's trees everywhere. God, Amber. You hear a voice and it goes, "Hi, hello, hi, up here, look, I'm up here."
And I think Honeysuckle's like on like just like who's there?
Hello.
"Oh no, I'm up here above you, look up."
Oh.
And so when you look up and see on this tree, on one of those like mushroom shelves, totes, whatever, mushroom shelf on a tree, is a little field mouse. Hi, yes, sorry to bother you. Hi. Oh God, I said hi like 3 times already. God, just get yourself get it together. I was wondering if and then it like, wait, let me just get closer. And so it runs down the tree and it will come to like your area. And it goes, "You're rabbits, right?" "Well, of course they're rabbits." "Oh, yeah, okay. I need your help. Is this a bad time to ask for help? I just, I've heard rabbits are like really clever, and I just saw what you did with that hawk.
We've helped a lot of denizens. We helped I think it was a pigeon. Maybe it was another bird. Yeah.
The doves?
Doves. Basically a pigeon. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Same family.
We helped.
Oh,
And they're gonna name all of their children after us. So if you would name your family members after us, we would love to help.
We have very good names.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, what are your names?
I'm Pebble.
Hi, Pebble.
And Poppy.
Poppy. Looks at the other two.
This'll's not gonna give out his name because it's not safe to.
And I think the immaculation of like mushrooms, feathers, and leaves is like, "Hi, I'm Honeysuckle."
Okay. Hi. I'm I didn't come up with a name for this mouse. I'm Daisy. So a few days ago, there was this really big storm. I don't know if you guys saw it or felt it or noticed it, but we noticed it here, and my family and I, we found this strange creature afterwards, after the storm was gone, and we don't know what to do with it.
Oh, did it hurt you?
No, it's not hurting us at all. It's actually kind of sweet and nice, but we're just little mice. We can't really do much. We don't know what it eats. We don't know what it wants.
Is it from the same family as Mr. Rattle? And I'll point to the thing that rattles around me when I carry it with me.
Well, no, it doesn't. It like looks at it, goes, no, it's. I don't know what that is. No.
Oh, okay. We're looking for their home. His home.
Mhm.
We're gonna find him a home.
Okay. Well, maybe I could show you where we have it, and maybe you guys can tell me what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're very good at this. That's how I just decided that Mr. Rattle is a very good friend of ours, and we'll do our best to find him a home, and we'll find your friend a home. Do you need a home too, Daisy?
Oh no, I'm fine. I have a nice home.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna take you there now. And so yeah, so it'll scurry through the undergrowth, and you guys can hop a little ways off, and it brings you to where those bushes were at, and there is a little simple burrow, and it goes, well, you can't come into my home. It's a little too small for you, but here, this is where we've been keeping it. And when you approach this, it's like a little simple burrow dug out pretty shallow under the bushes, and there is a bunch of mice like clustered on top of something, and when they move away from it, there is a live small fox.
Hi.
And it doesn't it wakes up, and it does a little yawn, and it looks at you, and if foxes could smile, like, I guess it's kind of like a little smile. It's very young, and immediately starts to walk towards the cleanest looking and most approachable rabbit. Which one of that is you? Not Honeysuckle, who looks like a monster.
It might be Pebble or Thistle.
Yeah. Let's go Thistle. Let's do Thistle. So Thistle, it starts to walk kind of towards you.
Thistle freezes in place. It's like, do you think if I stay very still, it can still see me?
I think so.
I think so. It's walking towards you, Thistle.
How many mushrooms big is this fox?
It's like, it's bigger than a little bit bigger. Honeysuckle, you're like a rabbit that can fit in like the palm of a hand, right?
Yeah.
I think it's about the size of Honeysuckle. Very small. And it comes over and it starts to approach you and is going to nuzzle into Thistle.
I think it's gonna knock over Thistle because Thistle's just like stiff with terror. I didn't know foxes came this small.
Are they? I've never seen a fox before. You're a very, very fuzzy fox.
I thought they were bigger.
Is it gonna eat us?
I think if it grows bigger, it might.
Oh.
Well, and then the Daisy, all the other family members are now up inside the bush just watching. And Daisy goes, well, it hasn't eaten us, and we've been feeding it like, little nuts, and it eats those things, but I don't think it's really a fox.
It is really small for a fox.
Thistle, didn't you smell a fox a while ago? Should we bring that smell to this baby?
Maybe. If you think that baby is related to this baby?
It's
Yeah.
a family.
We need to reunite the babies.
Baby, do you talk at all, baby?
It isn't really, it's not vocal. Yeah, no, it doesn't communicate. But it is nuzzling into Thistle more, and you get the whiff of it, Thistle. It's that fox smell, but there's something different about it. Like, it's not quite truly fox. There's something more to this fox you're feeling. Like, there's something else about this smell that's not completely fox.
It's like it smells like the baby from before, but I don't know. It's like a weird fox, not a fox like the ones that we've seen before.
Oh.
Maybe it's a nice fox?
Maybe, but I wouldn't jump to that conclusion just yet.
Are you still like on the ground, just like in fear, as like just like
Yeah.
I like to imagine like every time Thistle maybe moves, like tries to like crawl away from it, it gets closer to Thistle and is actually like keeps trying to get like next to you.
Real life package just got delivered. I'm very excited.
Much like a bunny.
Much like a bunny. I think maybe we should see how it reacts if we bring the other baby, because that might, I don't know what it'll tell us, but it might tell us something.
Yeah.
Should I go grab it?
Okay.
Should I go get the baby, or should we bring? Okay. I
So
think
brave.
Honeysuckle's gonna go
Get it?
go over to the other little tiny baby
I'll go with you, Honeysuckle. I'll help.
and go to like maybe put it in their teeth, and they're like, I don't know. Then just like sort of takes a sticky paw and just like yeah. And just sort of hops to the other three
Yeah.
paws.
And Poppy's with you too, making sure, right? Like nothing's gonna get
Yes.
anybody. Okay. Yeah. And then when you bring it back and you I guess present it to the little other creature,
It just stuck to my paw.
and it goes over and takes it with its mouth and is now nuzzling it and has moved away from Thistle.
Oh,
It is its baby.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we solved the mystery.
Yeah.
But wait, did this baby need to have a wait?
Like a
parent?
home?
Yeah, where's its home?
Well,
Yeah, is there anything, I don't know, does it smell like any place that you've been to before? Because maybe then we can figure out
Gonna
where it's
sniff it.
from.
Oh,
I'm gonna sniff
Oh.
the baby.
yeah, that's a good. I like that. So yeah, you sniff the baby. Oh, like I don't know how else to put this. I'm gonna ask your input, Morgan, as you're sniffing this rabbit or sniffing this fox. Where is there a place that not this, oh my gosh, these names, is there a place where Honeysuckle maybe trains, or like near the Warren, or some place that is special to Honeysuckle?
Oh, I think there is maybe like I'm gonna say there's probably like a nearby creek on the other side of the Warren, like, and maybe I go by the side of the river,
Okay.
and I sort of like train by the river.
Okay. So when you're sniffing this fox, you are smelling and getting a sense of that kind of area. Like this is so I'm going to just pull out of like do director, like, so you guys can understand. I'm not going to try and explain everything in bunny terms anymore. So the way that the Warren is pretty central in this grove. And there is a town actually to the to the east of Petal Grove. It's called Heart's Crest. And there is a river that ends up becoming a creek, right? And I think that area is where you have done your training, or you go to Honeysuckle, and that area smells. You're getting that smell from this fox, like in its like little footy pads.
It smells like the river or the creek. It smells like the creek.
oh, the baby is far from home then.
Should we take it back? Should we take it home?
We have enough mushrooms. I think we're done on our mushroom trip. Yes,
Well-
as our leader, I think it is in our best interest to save the babies.
Well, should we take the mushrooms back and then go for the baby, taking them back home?
That seems like too much work. You should just keep carrying all the mushrooms.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
And Daisy, the field mouse, is like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we can't do much. Like, we can't really, like, they're tiny compared to, he's sitting basically, Daisy is sitting basically on like a little twig like trying to talk to you guys, and you can tell like the weight is barely bending. It's like, we didn't know what to do, we were able to get him here, so it sounds like if you guys can do this. Whew, we were really getting worried because we don't know what to do.
We'll take them home.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. And like all the mice in the like, yes, like relieved of baby duty, a creature they're not like aware of. Great. Thank you. You are as wise and powerful, and I will name my children after you. Thistle, Honeysuckle, Poppy, and Pebble.
Wait, did I ever get Thistle's name? Because
Oh, no.
Well,
Honeysuckle,
somebody else has
Poppy,
probably
Pebble,
said it.
and
Yeah,
we've
multiple
said-
times.
oh yeah.
we said Thistle's name. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what secrecy is.
Oh yeah. So, what is your guys's? You now have, and for the purposes of this baby it's not acting like obviously a human baby, and it's pretty docile and it's pretty chill. So, I'm not gonna make you hurt a cat. Essentially.
Okay.
I mean, the easiest thing, you could just stick it onto Honeysuckle, and they could just be
Right?
like a baby backpack or whatever.
But isn't it the size of me? Wouldn't it just be like...
Yeah, I guess you guys would just be pulling. But you're strong, Honeysuckle.
I am strong. I'm just thinking like like whenever the same size dogs like lay on top of each other and like it's just
Yeah.
like two big old doggos on top of each other.
It's cute, but I don't know if you could really move,
Yeah. It's like
And also, I am giving this child plot armor because I don't want baby harm to happen. So that is,
we love them too much.
yes,
Yes.
no true harm will come to this fox baby thing.
Awesome.
Okay. So yeah, you have now acquired fox baby.
A fox baby
And named baby.
named Baby, and
Mhm.
and it has like a baby, right? It's
Yeah,
nuzzling
yeah,
the-
it's carrying the little rabbit thing, which on closer inspection looks a lot like Thistle.
Ah.
I can't remember what your colorization is, but conveniently looks like
White and brown.
There you go.
yeah. Oh.
Is it daylight?
It is still the afternoon. You guys have been
Okay.
in all this adventure. You've only been out for like 3 hours or something ridiculous.
Okay.
So the storm is coming, but it's dark out, but it is still daytime.
Okay. Pebble, do you think that we should head back now, or should we wait because of the storm that's coming? Or should we dig holes and see what the holes say?
I really like that idea. It's been a while since we've done some holy divination.
Okay. Poppy will dig 3 holes.
Okay. And is Thistle your main interpreter?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Boy.
3.
Doing a roll dig? Or...
No, you guys can just, this
Okay.
isn't,
Okay.
this is flavor. So before you, Thistle, Poppy has dug 3 holes.
Fantastic. Well, one of them clearly smells of danger, and I think it's the one pointing towards where the sun just set or is setting. And another one is kind of shaped like this weird fox baby, so that seems promising. And the other one is very circular and symmetrical, which makes me think, oh, that's safe. That's probably the safest one. And Thistle for a second is like, maybe we should just go with the safest one. But their his moral compass snaps into place. This one looks like a fox baby.
Wow. You're so good at interpreting that one. So
Mhm.
we should follow and do what that hole says.
Yeah, and that one's also deeper than the other ones, so that means something,
That
right?
Does. It means something. Okay.
Something.
Oh,
And-
we go in that direction, or do we go to take the baby home?
Or do we put the baby in the hole since it's shaped like the baby?
I don't think those babies go in holes.
Oh, okay.
They might.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, and the fox now is like sniffing around the holes, looking at them because you guys are all interested in them. Pokes his head
what-
into one.
What does the baby think of the holes? Which hole are they mostly interested in?
Oh, I'm gonna roll a die for this because I don't want this power. Okay, it sniffs and it is around the perfectly circular hole.
So the baby wants to be safe, or maybe the baby wants us to be safe.
Oh.
So
Mhm.
it wants safety for at least the majority of us. I feel confident in saying that.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So we should do whatever is the safest thing to do first.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I agree. What is that?
I think you need to dig one more hole next to this holes for clarification, so we can know what that is.
Okay.
Smart.
Okay. Poppy immediately starts frantically digging a fourth hole.
Okay. Sorry. Do you want to invoke the GM part of this move that you guys have wanted before? Or do you want GM input, or do you want to keep going along your guys' narrative?
I think now is maybe a good time for you.
Okay, got yeah. So you're looking at the storm. It feels bad. Like the wind is starting to pick up a lot. So you are feeling maybe it's best to hunker down until it passes. But then also it's the fear of if we don't dig good enough hole, maybe it might fill with rain. That could be a bad thing. You know, this is a low area. Poppy, you're noticing that this is a low area. And so I think with the fourth hole, it is, it kind of reminds you of a burrow in the Warren. So you feel like you should be heading back towards home. And you've got this good feeling now that maybe bolting would be the best idea to get someplace higher ground and not where all these precarious limbs and branches and trees are at right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need to get out of where we're going to be in danger once those clouds come closer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's smart.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go home.
All right.
I think we're ready.
Sure. So you're going to take off. So I think all of you are going to have to make bolting moves as you're going to be running through this forest and grove again. And for the sake of narrative, this fox just knows to follow you.
I
too.
would say, do I need to be behind the baby and make sure?
I mean, you can narratively
I
as you're
heard
bolting, you kind of heard them along the way too. But for the most part, you don't have to worry about this. It is now tied to you, much like any of those video games where you pick up a
NPC or a
NPC,
companion.
yeah, companion,
Mhm.
yeah. You guys have acquired companion fox baby. So yeah, so bolting, because it's windy and it is storm is coming. That is your plus swift.
I got a 10.
Ooh,
Yay, thistle. 8.
okay.
8.
Oh, I also got a 10.
Yeah, 2 10s, 2 8s.
Ooh, look at
Not
us.
bad.
Okay. I don't know if you guys are okay with this. I might wrap this game up a little early because narratively this feels like a good place to end it. Is it okay?
Sure.
Okay. So, Thistle and Honeysuckle are bolting off. The storm is coming behind you, behind you guys. For Poppy, wait, is it Poppy who rolled 8 and Pebble rolled 8 as well?
Yep.
So you get to pick from the list of, you don't end up exactly where you intended. It takes more out of you than you would have thought. Take -1 forward, or it's much closer than you care for. Take +1 panic.
I'll take the -1
Forward.
-1 forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay. So thunder is starting to happen, lightning is crackling, and Honeysuckle is able to keep this fox going forward. You make it back to a safe area near the Warren, and there is like extra holes around the Warren that are like little safe holes, but not necessarily the actual interconnected Warren itself. And
Okay.
you get to one, and right as you do, lightning thunder starts to like get louder and more prominent, and then the rain starts. So you dive into this hole, all four of you and this baby fox. And the baby fox is nuzzling its little toy for the and I think that is where we end it on that scene where the four of you are all kind of like shaken, and especially Poppy and Pebble, that took out, you guys are really winded from running that.
What?
And you can see the rain coming down and the thunder and lightning cracking in the background. And that's where we will end this session. Whew.
Babies and bunnies.
It's very cute. Like, I imagine this fox is so tiny and like can fit in your palm, and it's really cute. And
Yeah, I want one.
Oh,
And
I
he
want
says
to
black
give
and
it its
white
own
like
baby.
this soul.
What's that?
And he says black and white like this soul.
The little bunny. The fox is fox colored, but the little bunny rabbit that it's
okay.
holding is the color of thistle.
I love that it has a baby. It has like a
Right.
lovey.
I think next time I will figure out a way to show my real life bun Dutch.
Oh yes,
For
please.
people as a treat.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
especially
need to see
'cause-
Dutch.
Especially
Inspiration
since,
for this.
yeah, especially since next episode will be our final episode.
Mhm.
All right. Well, let's just go around and who you are, where people can find you, anything you have to promote right now, and we will start with Poppy, aka Kristen.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I played Poppy, who was naively excited about this adventure and has been scarred by the real world now that she's ventured out of the Warren, but she's having a great time. You can find me on Twitter at KristenIsNoJedi, or at diceupgames.com or roleplayNetwork.com.
Awesome. And then up next, let's do Thistle, aka Cleo.
Yeah, I'm Cleo Yunsu Davis. I play poor scaredy cat, scaredy bun Thistle. You can find me pretty much everywhere online as CYS Davis, including Twitter and Instagram and Patreon and all that. And right now I have a Kickstarter that's going to wrap up in a few days called Strange Lust, Strange Love. So it's an interactive fiction anthology. And we only have a few days left, which is weird. So please check it out.
Yes. And then let's do Pebble, aka B.
Yes, hello. My name has been B Zelda. You can find me on Twitter as at B_Zelda, add an extra underscore if you want to follow me on Instagram. I am a podcaster, a member of the Broadswords, an all-women non-binary actual play podcast. I am a streamer, although with the end of the year closing out, my stream schedule is much smaller, which is lovely. So right after this at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you can catch me on Twitch TV/QTimes, where I play a alien/robot made out of plastic who is currently about to take on the Mafia.
Go check that out. That sounds crazy. And last but not least, we have Honeysuckle, aka Morgan.
I am Morgan. You can find me on all the socials at Serena Bezos. I do actual plays with Utopia and other places that I can't think of right now because there's a lot. Just follow me on Twitter. I play games. I run games on podcasts like with Kristen on the Roleplay Network and Cleo because we're on the same podcast. But yeah, just follow me. It's easier that way. Yeah, thanks.
And then I'm Amber, the GM, and you can find me on Twitter at Rocket Orca, and then all of the stuff at geekspective.com or rocketorca.com. And whew, I can't believe we're already on our last episode is next Sunday. I know, happened so fast. Well,
So fast.
hope you guys all come see us then, and bye for now.